Okay, we've got a problem. It's a player. He's a certain Norwegian called Frederick. I'm not all about those conspiracy theories. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But he is getting paid a massive amount of money. And as soon as I tried to transfer him, pretty much the entire team got really annoyed. Full-on team meeting. They weren't having any of it, right? Despite the fact he's not playing very well. And he's on like 3 times as much money as everybody else. I'm not saying it's true. I can't prove it. But basically, I think he's paying everybody off. I think he's bumping up all their money so they will vote for him and stick with him so he can just live a life of luxury playing crap football. I'm not saying that's true. And I can't even compete. I can't even return bribe. He's on 10 times as much money as I am. In a rare, you know me, if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, when I get stubborn with something, if somebody just goes too far, they are dead to me. I've had to back down. I've just had to bend over and take it. It's just the way of things. It's the food chain. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. Hope you've had a lovely day. So we've had our large break, which I didn't even see as I was looking through the fixtures, sort of almost 2 months without a game of football. We've played a couple of friendlies, just get some sharpness back in our legs. The transfer window opens when the games start, because the transfer window's only been open 2 days. I would have thought you could do it in the giant break that we had. Okay, whatever. It's fine. So, fixtures before the break, where were we with you? So we won the return, the second leg. We knew I rotated a bit. We still won it 2-1, smashed them on average. And then, oh no, I've got to show you something. Is this the game? Okay. I know I said at the start of this video that I don't believe in conspiracy theorists, and then I gave you a conspiracy theory. I'm giving you another one. Okay? I'm about to show you, if I can remember how these things works, the best... a bugbear of mine is at football matches, if a defender heads it back to a goalkeeper... They seem to get a round of applause every time, like it's the most complex thing. And I didn't think this would be an award, but this should win the award for the greatest backheader to the goalkeeper in the history of time. Okay, but there's a slight problem with it. Go. Okay, go. I think it's. Oh no! How did I skip? Oh no! I have to drag the. There's no like next highlight button, right? There's no next highlight button. Right? What's that? I don't know what that... Yeah, that's just skipping... Hang on. Yeah, that's just going back like a second. Okay. So, let me find it. How bad this is. Is it this one? Okay, it's this one. Okay, they're on the attack. I don't know how long it says. But just bear with me. I don't think it's not this attack. I don't think. Wano heads it away. Let's just roll with it. I'll commentate it. It is. Just pay attention, okay? I will pause it when I see what's going to happen. Also, bear in mind this game. We scored a goal. It went to VAR. It was offside. I was like, oh, that's a close one. It showed the lines. And the line for their player was incorrectly placed. And he was onside. Just adding to the fuel to this, okay? Like, what an army. Cardoso. I can't remember what was the build-up. There, I think this is it. I think I think it's Ueno, right? Lovely sort of switch ball here. I think it's... Where's the ball there? Yeah. Tricky. I think this guy's... It's going over this guy's head, but this is the danger area. This guy's kind of trying to get around and just tap it across to Kuramura here to get it, right? Ueno. I don't know what he's pointing at, but he's having a little point. This guy... Okay, it's closer. He almost gets something on it. Like, he's... Right, this guy stops for some reason, but let's not worry about it. Watch Ueno. Goalkeeper is... I'm not sure why the goalkeeper's leaning right currently. Okay, but watch Ueno. Diving header back to the goalkeeper. Okay, look at this. Bosch, keeper, saves it. Goal. Does that go over the line, my friends? Does that go over the line? Does that? Doesn't, does it? Doesn't. It doesn't go over the line. That's absolute bullshit. But what a header back! That is, of all the options there, leave it potentially, hoof it out for a throw-in, or diving header straight out, like safety first corner. No. Diving header off the corner. Absolute bullshit game of football. Incredibly dodgy offside, a goal line technology that doesn't exist, and it clearly, to me, it doesn't cross the line. All right, it doesn't cross the line. Okay, sorry, I need to get that out of my system. It's absolute rubbish. But after that 2-2, we won against Osaka 5-1. Elamore's having a lovely time as the second striker. I've really got that going well. Maki, the young centre-back, getting his first goal. Tanaki Frederick scoring. He has been a tiny bit better. I was always going to have to use him until the transfer window because we just don't have that many left wingers. And then one of those weird ones. We lost 2-0, but we played fine. Like I didn't... It was just one of those games. Didn't put away our chances. Raysol 4-1. Tanaka with a brace. Edamura and Elamore with another one. And Belmare, we beat them. Yamamoto filling in as the playmaker, getting himself a goal. And then we played a couple of friendlies. The league table, we're still in there. We're still sniffing. Look, we're right in it. And game in hand over those two. Tokyo, not so much. So Tokyo are the danger team, definitely at the moment. But we're in amongst it. And now we have made a signing. Freitas, and he's not played yet. He's just arrived straight into the. He's a very good player. He's a very good player. It's been hard to find a centre back, but I am very happy to get him in. It is another foreign player spot, so technically we do have 6. But Orozco is just basically going to rot on the bench. You know, we can have 6. And we can move him about and stuff, so he'll still get a little bit of game time. Look, Frederick, 6.94. He has improved. I did start considering playing him at left back. So just throwing everybody out of position. Like he'd actually be, because I've got that inverted left back. He'd sit not, but you know he can't play his own position. That's not. Although I'm forcing him on the left to. I'm just playing everybody out of position in this save a lot. And on the right at the moment, Ranocchia's playing. He's just a better right back. In this system, at least, he just plays as a better right back, even though he doesn't know the position. As he learns it, it's orange. Kabayama we got 2 experienced players. We got Kabayama, who's the 2-footed guy with the goatee. I'm still trying to remember everybody. And Kumakura, who's the one that's been doing really well, but he's had lots of little niggly injuries this season. He's back again for a little bit. So let's give him. Oh no, Kabiyama. Sorry, it was playing well. Kubo has just signed a new contract. Got rid of the release clause. Oh no, not true. £20 million release clause. So you're welcome if he wants to go. Ella Moore did just get injured for a moderate cow strain. 8 goals, 7 assists. Tanaka 10 goals, 4 assists. I love watching this front three. It's so much fun. The 2 attacking players and the deep line forward is just fruity. We go for the even younger youngster, Takizawa, who's he's developing nicely. Right, and then we've got our 2 random homegrowns for the cup games. That's what I can't have him in, right? Let's just. I don't know why I want to test it as if I can game the system, but he's not in the squad like he's in the. I haven't selected all my substitutes either. That's good. We're doing well. We're doing well. We've had a few bits for players, but nobody's kicked up a fuss yet, which is great. Okay. Oh, we did sell somebody. Hirioka has gone for £1 million. 28 years old. He's peaking. He's bang average. He's going to decline quite quickly. He's only got 12 natural fitness. So we sold him, managed to get £1 million for him. So I'm delighted with that. Are you just going to... So it can only be 5 on the pitch. Is that... Did I put him on the bench? I'm having a brain fart. Are all my foreign players on the pitch? Tampon Freitas. Oh, God, I've got to remember things now. Frederick. Oh, no, because... Elamore. Durr. Okay. Right, Frontello, a decent side. Are they still in... Because they were in a title challenge, right? I wonder if we get... Just slap them about again. You'll never know. Freitas, first touch on the ball. Tagizawa threads it through to Tanaka. Tries to do too much. You've just got to hold it up there, man. You've just got to hold up, play it back a little bit. Let's keep an eye on Freitas. There he is. Okay, conceded immediately into his debut. Wasn't his fault, but that's 2 minutes in. Okay. They are the top team. I'll be away. Did they play their under 12s against me in the cup then? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Don't worry about that Freitas. He's playing a 6.6, pretty much standard for a team that's already conceded. Gabby Yams. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Kubo. Lovely. Nice. Weno. Edamura. Frederick. Lovely. Eddie. Oh, hits it. Kabiyama. Oh, I thought that was going in on goal. Can I help you, Boo? Can I help you, madam? You coming up? What's the plan? Yep. Right, Tagizawa. Naka. Look at him deep, lying deep. Orocha. Freitas is right-footed, but he's got a decent left foot. Is that onside? That smells a little bit off. Got a whiff of offside, that. But who knows? If you show me dodgy lines again. Right. Can I help you? What's the plan here? Yep, there's the microphone, I know. Okay, that was off. How about I just record this video and then we have a cuddle afterwards? No, you just start making a nest. Okay. You're such a fidget, cat. She's an old lady, so now every time you stroke her, she just drools. Kabiyama is having a good game. Hubo. Playmake, yeah. Frederick. I've had to, literally take him off the transfer list, make sure he's an important player, apologise to his mum. I know it's not his fault. I paid him the wages, right? I chose to... we're not just injured. I chose to pay him. Oh! Was that Freitas? Oh, he almost scored. He's on it again. He's getting involved. I love that. Right here, right. This. This button, this little heart here shows you energy. We like that. That's good. Oh, how are they all feeling? Oh, he's getting a tiny bit tired. That's fine. I like the fact the orange injury goes over the heart. They went, yeah. We'll just cover up the thing, because sometimes you can take a little knock and you're just like, okay, you can run it off. How bad is it? Is he dead? No. Extra click now. We'll cover it up. It's because there's no space. Look, there's zero space here to put anything else. You couldn't put it anywhere else there. So it has to go over the one other than his name and his position, the other important thing. Not annoyed about it. That's fine. Okay, Shimmy's axe. It's just so dumb. There's some things that are done in the game, and you think a tester should have spotted that, right? Like, oh, that's clearly a mistake. A tester should have spotted that, you know, called it in. They should have worked out a way to do it differently or whatever, right? Way that the way that something's shown on the screen. There's some things that you're like, no, whoever was doing that should have realised at the time that was a bad idea. It's almost like as if some of the developers haven't played the game. I'm not getting on that. Too many conspiracies this episode. Right, because they were panicked and they had to hire other company to help. No, not going into those chats. Right. Kabayama. Best player on the pitch so far, during the highlights at least. Give me his axe. Kubo. This is lovely. Good rhombus there. Kabayama. Lands him up. Oh, it does him. Pokes it forward! And Takizawa, the 18-year-old. Good goal. But Kabayama is flying today. Beautiful stuff, Cabs. Deserved goal, to be fair. We've absolutely peppered them. Right. The only problem with... I'm liking this tactic. The tweaks to it have worked. The only problem is I don't really have another deep line forward. I don't have a pacey striker that can also pass. That's the only thing. I think Tagizawa is probably the closest thing we've got to it. So we kind of have to play slightly different if we sub him off. Abiyama is very tired. He has been running the show today. Oh, he doesn't play it across. What's he doing? Okay. Keeper was unsighted. Get up. Kabiyama's, he's had a... What's the running been a little bitch for? Alright. Right, Kumakura. And it's also really hard to train people, and just seems to take forever. I know retraining positions, but especially because, like, okay, I want you, let's say Takizawa, I want you to train as a number 10 second striker. Let's say he didn't know the position. But also I want you to train as a central midfield pressing central midfielder. It does take a while. God, we got to be looking to win this, boys. This is a huge game. Look, just them dropping those 2 points is now just throwing it amongst us. There's not massive gap. There's a bit of drop off 5th, 6th, 7th area, but there's a lot of teams. Go on, Freddie. Go on, Freddie. Mug. Absolute mug. Absolute mug. Muggins. He's playing for it. So he's playing 7.2, by the way. Best player in the team. We've got 2 subs left. Yoshi. Oh, come on. Are you wading through treacle? Kratos. He's looked fine. Hasn't done anything wrong. Good fitness levels. I'm absolutely fine with him. I don't You know what? No. Let's go attacking. We're at home. Oh, you've got to get that. You've got to get that. Another good header back. Is that a goal? Is that a goal? Do you want to give that? Surely it crossed the line. No. Shut up. They don't want us to win. Takezawa. Kumakura. Here's his first run at him. Plays it inside. Kubo. He gets some lovely space. Kubo does. Tanaka around the corner. Yoshiniga. Frederick. Threads it. Edamura. Back to Fred. Back to Fred. Hit it, Fred. Quality player. Quality player. Absolute quality. Norwegian class. Yeah? Norwegian class. I'll get third. We've been a way better team. I think we just, whether it's the tactic they use, but we just have their number. Oh, Frederick. Oh, is that a young Vinny Jr.? Frederick. I was going to say, don't score again. That's just taking the piss a bit there. It's like, all right, yeah, the joke's done. Yeah, because it's. But have they been playing that the whole game, like a 4-2-4 almost? You've got less midfielders than I have. Right, Kubo, Tanaka. I think that's the problem. All right, I don't mind it. Don't mind it. Little pop at it. Riardo. And then Yami Motes for Kubo. Not going defensive, because we've been absolutely dominant. We just see it out. Deserved win against who were, just a minute ago, top of the table. Nice, boys. Nice. That's a huge result. What a man of the match performance for Frederick. Worth every penny. I've always said that. I still hate him, and I will probably, even if he plays really well to the end of the season. I was saying to you earlier about the fact that I hold a grudge, and if somebody crosses me, they're dead to me. And even if I'm forced right now, I may have lost the battle, but I will win the war, even if it's petty, even if he has a Ballon d'Or-esque maybe not end of the season. He's out of it. He's out. And to be fair, he needs to be our best player, performing player, because of his wages. Our average for a first teamer is about 10k a week. So yeah. So if he needs to keep that up to have any chance. When I did offer him out, unsurprisingly, a lot of the team said they were interested, but they weren't sure they could afford his wages. Fair. It's just fair. It's because it inflated his wages because Qatar paid him stupid money, and that is what it's like. And then they suddenly think they have to be paid it. Right, there we go. We're doing beautifully, boys. Got a fruity little run in. Very tricky semi-final. Quarter-final. I think we'll skip it though because it's still only it's a long competition, the J League Cup. I'm not sure about two-legged stages for like half of the fucking competition. Seems a bit overkill. I've got to be honest. Yeah, I'm not having that. Did we lose in the Emperor's Cup? Okay, yeah, the Emperor's Cup is already locked up. This one's the most important one though, right? The J League Cup is the FA Cup, right? Yeah, because they... Oh, no, hang on. They said Oh, I don't know which is the bigger competition. There's a screen that shows you the thing, but they want us to do better in the Emperor's Cup, which normally means that's the biggest one. And it's called the Emperor's Cup. I don't think he'd stick a name on his cup if it wasn't the biggest cup. So I'm going to assume just from that fact, they're not going to call the Emperor's Cup the second best one. Okay, so the Emperor's Cup is the more important one, right? Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, I'll play a bunch now. I don't think I have any plans for the transfer window. Obviously, I'm always scouting young Japanese boys. But And if I find any on the street, I'll scoop them up in my van. But other than that, and I don't really want to sell anyone. We've got a nicely balanced squad at the moment. I would like to know, like this guy, he eventually should count as homegrown at club, right? Because I got him in before he turned 19. Unless it's different rules in Japan. Because I'll need them for the cup in future years anyway. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.